Alright, let's get to work. It's been a long day. I will admit my body kind of gave out on me and I crashed for a few hours pretty hard, but back to it. Okie dokie. I have some research I need to get done, but for now we're sticking with what we got here. So with that, let's go ahead and adjust our ammunition crates as well. It was eight rounds. If I can find it. There they are. Yeah. Hey, Crusher, how you doing?
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Yo, 30 months. Holy rainbows, it's been a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, right? Well, thanks for the 30-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm just currently working on the next few missions throughout the week, because I have to basically prep. Not doing anything Sunday, because Sunday's a Super Bowl, and I'm doing errands on Sunday, so my schedule actually just, like, went through a blender, unfortunately. I got a Monday and a Wednesday op, and then another Monday op, so I gotta basically prep this, and then 2 Fallout ops, and then I should be good. You know, say levy on that. And then Thursday, I'll probably prep the third, Last of Us style op, so... Let's see now. Completely lost my train of thought there. No, we need to do that. Or I could just have them... no, I could just have them dead. So we're reacting to a fact that there was a major issue on that side. So we're going to take those, adjust those boxes. We're going to basically do a massive sweep of that quarantine zone. All of them are dead at that point. I'll have to make some caches and whatnot. We need to extend and move everything around here, and then I have to delete all the dots. And then extend the QZ. That should be fine. Get rid of all those, and then I need to also set up some additional markers here based off of some bases I actually found in the app that I completely neglected.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
One of your childhood streamers again? Well, welcome back, Boop. How you doing? And Willow, thanks for giving Boop a sub as well. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Totally didn't get back from Russian STL trying to get a single box of Sisters of Science for a tournament coming up. Nice, Lexico, nice. Hope you do well on it, man. And there's a hydrate. I mean, we started back in 2016, like late 2016. It's been, what, 7 years? Yeah. Time really freaking flies, man. Good God. Good God. Alright, I'm trying to think what we want to establish here. I'm looking at base positions and what not. Yeah, there's another hard point right there. I mean, hell, I can just copy it like that. Boom. Alright. We're gonna do a sweeping style operation. Back into this AO. I think I marked that as a hard point. Yeah, it's for that one specifically. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here that can clarify as a hard point. But yeah, no, the next mission will definitely be mostly zombie-focused. Which is totally fine. We'll probably have a resupply like that, and then I know exactly what we're going to do. It's basically going to be a Fedra sweep, but this is going to be the precursor for the whole Firefly angle, because I assume they're going to take heavy casualties, so this is going to be a 2-life op. And I'll probably add a third squad in as well. So we'll just see how all that goes. Create a trap that will be sure to kill Falcon. God, y'all are evil. Y'all are pretty damn evil. Alright. I'm gonna basically make this a 20-player op. And then we're also going to have... I'm debating allowing a 50 cal Humvee in. I'm thinking for the sake of this scenario, we can. I mean, because I'm also going to be doing spawn templates, so I won't have to spawn them one at a time. So that should be good. So if anything, I could also have a pilot crew. And then, I mean, I forget how much ammo the Humvee has, but that, you know, could be viable. So yeah, we'll set the assets up. Yeah. That means I'm going to be putting the spawn in a different area then. I'm just visualizing how I'm going to do this op. It's going to be basically sweeping an area, so that means we'll probably have people down at the HQ. Alright. So I'll have a bunch of shooters here. I'm going to have to make some wooden walls to... Or I can just also use boxes to cover units, but I got to be very, very tactical about how I do everything. And then I think I deleted my staging point flag, which is fine. All right, but one thing at a time. Division 2 op 1, we already did division stuff. And again, because of how this AO works, it's really, really difficult to make AI with guns work because there's so many buildings they can shoot through. So that's why a Last of Us style op works really well in this scenario, because the zombies don't shoot. So that's my silver lining, but this op is just not viable for that, you know what I mean? So what I'm also thinking is adding an SMG unit, so that's going to be a CPW.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Do 17 round mags because I'm evil. That means I'm going to have to add them to all resupply. That's okay. Luxy, thanks for the 28-month resub. We're just going to be building Last of Us and Fallout ops, but I appreciate your support, buddy. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. All right, magazines, 17. Now I'll bump that up to 20.
Send in Goat
I mean,
Team
the test op
6
went pretty well
now.
today, so,
Hey,
you know,
Wahoo.
double down on the
Thank you
idea.
for everything.
Hey, Rebel, thanks for the 10-month resub. I do hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm thinking we'll shoot for a big amount. We'll have, because this will be a whole sweeping scenario, so we'll put up a good... we'll put up 22 slots and see how things go, but... Yeah, this will be an interesting one for sure. I'll probably just do 2 rifleman slots for the other stuff, but the reason I'm doing this is so I can grab these 2, set them to non-players, so I can use them to make the garrison. So let's just go slot to slot here. A marksman would be good up here. This is their HQ, so I do want to fortify it up a little bit, though I want to keep the AI count a little skeleton, but, you know, still have it be somewhat reasonable. And at that point, you're just going to have riflemen
let's give him
guarding
a warm
everything, because I
welcome,
also
shall
want
we?
there to be, yeah, the Humvee will be right there. Because I'm also thinking of how to maximize the performance, because this map, it's very easy to go overboard. I think that will be fine. We'll just group it up to that. Set these guys on pathing. And then after I get these scenarios done, I'm probably just going to double down on video editing. Do a UH-60, and that means I can also get resupply, which is good. Attributes, I'm going to clear out its inventory. But yeah, that means we'll have like a dedicated minigunner, which I think will be really, really cool. I just have to do, after I get spawned done, I'll set up the next batch of everything, but let's see. I'm thinking we'll do 6 ammo boxes and 4 medical boxes. But this will be for Wednesday I'm going to shoot for... I'll put up a quick poll, actually, and I'll say, hey, guys, do you want to do 3 p.m. or 4 p.m.? Because Wednesday, the only other thing I have to do is the 506 Stalkers stuff, which I do need to set up as well. Frackety frack. I'll have to do some research on that one. I'll probably do that tomorrow night. Let's get a grass cutter down. And there's no triple R for that. But it's limited ammo, so... But yeah, you know, full balls to the wall. And then I'm going to set these up out here. Let's see. Now we're just going to do 1, 1, and 1. And that'll be a 5-person. Clear that out. If it goes boom, it goes boom. Yeah. Yeah, no, that should be fine. I'm trying to think from here. Where else should I have a copy of resupply and other shenanigans? We should have one down here again. Which in reality, I just need to repaste these because those have the new ammo boxes we're going to be doing. I'm going to put a symbol on the map that shows resupply. And then hopefully they'll take the hint. Because that's the thing about this map. It's not put in, so, you know, you gotta just kind of guess where everything is. But yeah, that should be quite a bit. We're gonna change that to white because it's been lost. And then I'm gonna make a red zone. That should be good. Yes, these specific ops are doing in my Discord doing. God, I can't pronounce things. Tanya the Evil is waiting for one specific modder to make a certain thing public, and I have no ETA on that because that's just entirely up to them, you know? Yeah, between that, I'm not gonna do any other garrisoning, but let's see. Now that that mechanic is done with... Yeah, so we'll make this a two-parter. First, secure 2 outside positions, and then move in and secure the central positions. So I'm gonna put blue flags on these. And then... we'll do markers for the remaining positions. Okay. So if I'm going to be doing that, I need to do some garrison work here. Yeah, I gotta remember. I gotta ask what those box textures are and figure that out. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to crouch AI behind them, and those will be my, you know, tucked away AI, quote-unquote. Because where's the entry point here? It's through that thing, right? Yeah, so things can shoot through there, so I need to essentially block that off entirely. Which should be doable. Just a little bit of creative garrisoning work. I mean, what else is new, you know? No one should be able to go back there. All right. One piece at a time. One piece at a time. There's always so many little things you gotta do with items X, Y, and Z. Normally I would do them all in groups, but yeah, so see how that lowers him.
Send
I gotta
in
put these
goat team
pallets down.
6.
I'll then also have to
now.
test to make sure they don't like fly up into the air or anything or get knocked over. If they do, I'll just do... Actually, I'll do that now. Select all those, unclick him, right-click attributes. Disable simulation and damage, and they'll stay right there. Sons of Sun Tzu, thanks so much for the 19-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yeah, I don't want the pistols. I would very much like a variety here. Yeah, so let's get these in play. Crouch them and set them to pathing. Yep, cool. And then you just got to put them in positions where they won't This one I think is fair game because it cuts his vision off till he's right there in the open. So that to me is fine. And then you can just suppress through the tent, and that makes sense to me. And then this guy, honestly, he can stand because you're not able to shoot through the green walls, and he's got a perfect sight line on that area right there. And then I've got room for one more, which I can put back here. Crouch him off. And now I've got some room for... Yeah, that's going to be tough to sell, so I'm going to put him back here in that corner. Yeah, that's a really tough spot to sell, because he can still look down, so I can crouch him in there instead. I can put a guy right there standing, because we have that blocked, you know, that means his vision's going to be to right there, so that's fine. And then I can honestly just put a guy out here and out there, and that should be good. And then right here, if I crouch him. Oh, he's a marksman roll. Yeah, I hope the players have learned not to use the marksman rifle. That thing's a death trap, man. It's a trap weapon, because what are you going to do at that point? Oh, man. It's funny, though. It was funny watching them try to survive with that thing. It was cute. That's the best way to put it. It was pretty damn cute. Yeah, so this one I think we're actually fine in regards to everything. I think they can shoot through that little thing, but yeah, you can still like see their heads and suppress. That's why I'll put them like in the little slit right there. I don't want too many rifles. Where I thought I had the marksman out. Guess I miscopied him. And I want to put these kind of in the middle because they can, you know, shoot through stuff. And then what I've recently, not even recently, how would I put it? What I've learned is that you don't have to rotate them to face certain ways, because when they're garrisoned, they're all going to look in the same way that the team leader does, so doing that extra bit of work doesn't really matter. Oh, that's going to be funny if... Well, I mean, we'll test that real quick, but that's kind of funny that he's just kind of sticking there. Alright, and then these positions are literally meant to just be eliminated real quickly, but it's to show that there's a growing presence of, stuff. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. What do I want to do? We'll spawn them in groups of 5. And I don't want to slot them together. Last of Us. Five runners. Okie dokie. This will make spawning them a lot easier if you put them in custom groups. I learned this a while ago when dealing with custom stuff when I was experimenting with Oh, what's it called? Necrophage. I learned this trick. So you don't have to spawn them one at a time because you can't copy and paste them, otherwise it won't work. Yeah. See, I want to use him so bad, but he just crashes so many people, so I don't want to risk it. And then the Screamer I don't think works. So I don't have a, that fun thing, but I can always do bloaters. Even though bloater means something else in Last of Us, so I'm just gonna literally call these guys something else. Is it canon? Not necessarily. Does it matter? Nah. Boomers would also work, but... Actually, there are boomers, I thought, in Last of Us, right? There are. But that's fine. Alright, let's fire her up and do a test play, but let me first look at... What do we need? The mission file. I need to take all of our description items and copy and paste them over to the other mission file, so I locate the previous mission. Copy those files, paste them in the new mission. Alright, let's take a look at all of our assets. Yeah, I'm just trying to populate the Discord now, Boop. And that's going to take a few months at the least, but we'll get there when we get there. They're in the ground. That's funny. Come on now, yeah. So it's taking the server a second because it has to load the module. I think everything else here is fine. So let's just teleport around and see what we got. Alright, 600 rounds on that is actually not bad at all. What I do want to test is what they can do with the weaponry there. But let's see. I want to go on... You can't go from the pilots to those back seats. Yeah, so 8,000 rounds on that minigun. That minigun is going to save the player base, I swear to God. And then we've got all the dead units there. What I do want to test is you.
Solid copy.
But now, when we go into here, I click that, go to Custom Compositions. There we go, they're under Other. And we got Robo Saddam in there too from the other stuff because I forgot to sort those. All right, and then it'll let me basically, I can just do all my spawning from here. And that's a lot easier. And then if the server looks like it can handle that stuff, then it's fine. But look, I can literally get 20 runners down, like, immediately. You know, and that's a horde that can stop 15 players in their tracks. So now I want to see if... Okay, yep, they do aggro, they do attack. They don't attack the Humvee. That is a bit of a problem. But the exploders will. So I just have to mix those in, and that's all I need to do. Okay, yep. It's balanced as long as I play it correctly. That's fine by me. Oh, boy. Yep, so... The clickers are going to be the really painful units. Like, that's when I want to break the players, because those things can tank a lot of rounds. But it's just going to be basically sending a bunch of runners and stalkers against them.
On the way.
fight animation, though. That's how that one just fell on con. But that should be good. I have to look up if there's any infection mechanics with the mod as well, because I'd want that to be quick, because the zombies bite towards the heads. That gives you, what, 15 to 20 minutes usually? And then I guess the last other thing I'd go for is making caches, but I also... Here's the thing. When we get to the Firefly part of this campaign, I'm going to go heavier on the caches, but for this one, with the nature of how much of a sweep it's going to be, I don't want the player base focusing on looking for little pieces of loot in this mission, because they already did that in the previous mission today, and that's what cost them quite a bit. So... I don't want to see that. But now let me look. Is there anything under Webby Boy? I don't think so. Yeah. Wonder what the Survivor AI is built off of. Let me see if there's anything under settings. I don't think there's an infection mechanic. Could be wrong, though. I want to turn that on. I want to turn all these to override. Now, what I could do to be really, really mean is edit that and make it go up to, Honestly, no. The Leapers felt balanced at 120. And that was only for 1 or 2. We're going to be spawning more of them. Yeah. All of this was set to default, and it worked really well, so I'm all down for that, to be honest. There's just no infection mechanic, but I'm fine with that. I mean, usually the players are going to be dead anyway by then, so that all works out. The Last of Us for right now. The Fallout thing will be after this. Because this is The Last of Us, so no, the command's not outdated, but that's okay. I'm trying to think anything else I want to do in this operation in that meantime. Humvee's fine, because I can always just spawn something to blow it up to high hell. Right, no, there was one thing. Medical. I'm lowering their medical, because I'm a dick. But they were way too tanky fighting the guys that I wanted them to fight. We're putting that down to 2. That'll also decrease the amount of bites they can take. But I'm happy with that. It's literally going to be a 2-parter with more assets, and that should be good. So let's go ahead, save that, get that exported. Nice. Mwah, and easy. Let's go ahead and move over to the Fallout stuff. Minigun Humvees aren't an asset. You have certain minigun vehicles. There might be a minigun Humvee in, I lied to you. There is one minigun Humvee in RHS. It's the SOCOM Humvee. But I don't wanna... That would be too OP. That would be way too freaking OP. But... Let's see. I think Cup has a minigun Humvee or a Vulcan turret Humvee, one of the two. I know 3CB has minigun vehicles, though. Cup also has the SUV with the M134 minigun as well. Okay, now I have to make sure this is all properly loaded. And then the second mission's not going to be too bad. It's just going to be a garrison job. And then I think I'll wrap it up. Quick dev stream, 2 missions, and we'll go with that. Are there minigun turrets? I think 3CB Factions is working on creating a static minigun turret, but I don't know of any actual static M134s. I think Cup has a UH-60 wreck that has the turret on the UH-60 usable. But beyond that, unless it's in some obscure third-party mod, I genuinely don't know. I'm racking my brain on it, but no, I think that's it. Well, Kina, it's too easy just to hold down the trigger and go Bert, alright? What if we want the players to not completely win, okay? What if we want a few of them to get eaten? That creates action and suspense. If you go into an op knowing, holy shit, some of us are going to die. You know? That's the fun part. You gotta think, if you just give the player base a million miniguns against zombies that are gonna die in 1 or 2 hits, where's the fun in that? Where's the suspense? Where's the action? Other than people going deaf because of the miniguns. Think, viewers, think. Alright. Mission 2 of this thing, we're gonna go after Crimson Caravan Company. I gotta garrison the Crimson Caravan area, and then we have to make the convoy. That was pretty funny watching Crayon die to a friendly headshot in the first 5 minutes of the op. It was so bad I had to mulligan it because I just felt so bad for the guy. Because no one wants to be the first to go, but mind you, dumb ways to die. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. But yeah, balance is always a big issue. It was like when people were complaining that, why do we have hunting rifles if we're the gun runners? It's like, because you... Guys, you still bulldoze the convoy of 20 people. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, if you want to go feel like a badass, go make a single-player scenario for yourself and use Zeus to spawn a bunch of shit. Ay, ay, ay. I have to have fun, too. Because if it's going to be really obvious who wins, then what's the point in running my little test? Wait, I changed the color on that? I didn't mean to do that. This one, again, very simple convoy ambush. Shouldn't have anything too difficult. I want to vary up the weaponry a bit more, but... What do I have on you? Nothing. No, that can't be right. No, 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 no. I got a caravan shotgun down there. We have a Colt Range Master. So what the hell did I give you? Could probably do a hunting shotgun, that would be fair. And I just clicked out like an idiot. Let's see. Sandworms and, oh, no, it's not sandworms, it's the Tremors mod. That's a thing, which I find hilarious.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, not a lot there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to turn this into a raider position. What is this supposed to be? Makeshift forlorn hope? Yeah, graboids, that's it. You know, something like that. Alright, let's do... Two 9mm, 2 revolvers... Two sawed-offs. SMG, varmint. And get these all garrisoned one after another here. I'm gonna probably put a thing of ghouls in here. Justin Toilet, thanks for the 5 gift subs. If you got a sub from Just, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, I hope you all keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Just underscore and underscore toilet gifted a tier 1 sub to BFA 212.
Alright, put
Send
those out
in
right
Goat
there.
Team
I'm gonna put
6
the
now.
body bag cache right here.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Just underscore and underscore toilet gifted a tier 1 sub to 10 delta underscore.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
That should be good.
Just underscore and underscore toilet gifted
And
a tier 1
then
sub
we'll
to
put another set of raiders
Let's
over
give him a warm
here.
welcome, shall we?
Granted, the raiders are a little bit close to those ghouls, but it's fine. We're gonna have a band of Caesar's Legion just chilling here. Oh yeah, put a Centurion with a few guys. That'll give him something fun to loot, right? I don't know if that's I think that's a service rifle, but still, that's funny. And then I need... I think it's regular Legion, then Prime, then Veteran, if I recall correctly. No, we're not putting in Lanius. We're not putting... He dead. He died. Putting a Frumentari, though. Lanius, no, but you'd have to... Oh, shit. Never mind. They gave him a freaking light machine gun.
Send in Goat Team 6
So they gave the Legate
now.
a machine gun. Big whoop. Wanna fight about it?
Tier 1 sub to Pania underscore Yoshimura. They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
Does that answer your question? Oh, I've got too many canisters down. I need just more legionaries. which I don't even see any regular Legion. Oh, Recruit Legionnaire. There we go. All right. That'll be a twist, and I can always put a small patrol to go around that area, and that should be fine. And then we'll tuck these guys away. Let's make sure they don't float too hard. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, and then the NCR position down here. Honestly, there doesn't need to be any specialization. These guys are kind of just for show anyway. Alrighty. I think the third op's just going to be a simple caravan escort. I've got a few things in mind for that, but yeah, c'est la vie. Yeah, looks good. Do I need McCarran really garrisoned at all? No. I don't really have a good forward position to set up said garrison, so that's fine. Then you have the Apport. It's a cereal box. Except, interestingly enough, there is, you know, some internal structuring in here. But I think that's just to make certain... No, it's... There exists some sets of walkways and whatnot. I feel like it was a partially done project, and then they just, you know, opted not to finish it. Which is fine, it happens. And you got the Reno Hotel and everything. No, no Deathclaws, I'm afraid. Wouldn't that be swell, though? Maybe they're hidden somewhere in the mod. You have the egg. Got a Deathclaw sign. Ooh. Unga. Oh my gosh, there's also a pile of them. Neat. Alright. Does that actually fully connect? No, there's a break right there, so I'm not going to put anything up there, but I am going to make a custom spawn thing around here. Alright, those are cereal boxes. Okay. Do I have where am I, Brahmin? Yes. I'm just going to have them static because there's no way for me to make them into a codable, breakable... Well, there is one way, but that takes a lot of effort. I don't feel like doing it. Do we have bighorns? Nope. That's okay. Sleepy Liru. My whole body today just decided, yeah, I'm not going to work anymore, fam, and it shut down on me. I ended up napping for a little bit. Let's do 3 of each guard type. Actually, no, we'll chuck that down to 2. Simply because it's supposed to be a reduced base anyway. IED Brahmin. But we can't expect God to do all the work. God damn it. No quoting the burned man here. All right, we're not going to be the slaves spreading stories of the burned man again, guys. Come on. You don't want Kaiser to do another crackdown of this chat again, do you? Because he will. My ideal napping conditions are to work until I physically pass the hell out. That's my ideal condition. Because my insomnia has been horrible as of late. So I really do have to just work myself to death, and eventually it'll all be better, I think. Or it won't. I really don't know. Let's just pray that it gets me this time. Okay. Whew. Set everything to friendly so I can manually control everything. Op is simple. 1 life. They go up here. They kill everything. They then go down and do everything. That's going to be interesting, though, because they're going to have to run back and deal with the ghouls. But I can just say, hey, if it's good, no, I'll just create some lore and say NTR doing some ghoul purges on patrols. So if they see dead ghouls, they won't freak out. But if they see dead legion, they might freak out. So, you know, body bag those and move on. And then go down, sweep the remainder of the Crimson Caravan Company, and then extract. I'll put an RP right there. There are 2 super mutant models, but they're not taller than humans. But I have used the super mutant models in the past. They're fine. And then you can just give them higher levels of armor so they're tankier. I would love to do some sort of defense of Jacobsville because I remember doing an assault on Jacobsville and the players literally drove right in and got completely wiped. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? That was dumb. Yeah, it should be good. And that's that. I mean, what else do I have? So I have to make the Stalker op for the 506. I have to make the mod set for that one. And then we just have next week's ops. And then going into the week on that. And I want to see if I can do a Chinese weather balloon op on Thursday. That'll just be an op on crack. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. In all honesty, for op prep, at least the ones I want to stream, because the other ones are just going to be me doing a bunch of tabbing in and out and whatnot, but... Oh yeah, I can always play Subnautica. Well, Bloodwing wants to stream with me on the next Subnautica stream so we can be coconut shrimp. You'll figure it out. Otherwise... Willow, I'm sorry to hear you got a 12-hour ship, man. Ugh. But regardless... I think that's going to be it. I'm just going to focus on getting this op announced, and yeah, we'll see how things go. But anyway, Tomorrow we'll be back for more streaming around the afternoon. I want to get at least one stream with RT Columbia done before the Super Bowl, and then in the morning I'm going to be doing, whatchamacalled. God damn it. I'm blanking on the name. RT Columbia with, the Vietnam boyos. So that'll be it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, enjoy your Saturday evening, Sunday morning. I don't know.